how Joey Swole destroyed his whole career. I love Joey Swole. Cap as fuck. How the fuck? No. Before the video even started, I'm already calling Cap. Joey's the nicest guy. How the fuck did he destroy his career? I have not seen anything negative on him. That's insane.
You're gonna attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
Recently, Joey Swole has been coming
That is not the startup I fucking expected, but
under fire to a career-ending point where a lot of people are pointing at him and laughing and also criticizing him due to a couple of crazy situations he's put himself in after Hulk Hogan's passing, where he ended up posting a photo of himself to it, and then after getting a little bit of backlash because of it, went on live and made some insane remarks, even referring to black people as colored and stating that he didn't know what he was doing when he did that. A lot of people were genuinely upset, and I just wanted to dive in and talk.
Wait. If it's just calling black people colored, I'm not gonna cap. That's not that crazy to me.
Talk about the situation, but you know, in order to do that, we have to
50-50. I'm also not colored.
start from the
No. I'm light skinned.
very beginning with how this even all started and who even is Joey Swole if you're unaware.
Lamar can't make this up.
Videos like this really piss me off. I am so sick and tired of seeing staff at the gym, especially those that clean, be disrespected and treated like this. These people deserve nothing but our gratitude and our respect. You say you can't make this up. I'm sorry, I can't believe that you're a grown woman that doesn't know better than to make fun of a cleaning lady for doing her job.
Joey Swole, in essence, is a gym cop. He makes videos on TikTok criticizing people who have not only bad behavior in the gym, but are obviously only going there for attention and making anybody around them uncomfortable, or like in that video, talking bad about the staff that is only trying to help. Criticizing people when telling them not only to do better, but do not go around posting videos like this to get some type of gratitude for what they're—
Yeah, that's why I said I fuck with Joey. I've seen those. Joey's cool as fuck. Damn, I might have to take that shit back, but like, nah, I'm finishing the video first, but honestly, Joey, from what I've seen, has done fucking amazing when it comes to fucking, like, talking to the people about how to treat each other, talking about, like, the proper respect and a bunch of shit. I honestly feel like this is probably a clip taken out of context. We've seen a lot of videos like this where everything's taken out of fucking context. Like, it's crazy that that's the world we live in now, that everything's just, like, you're just only getting a 30-second clip. You're not getting, like, the actual explanation of probably what they said. I feel like there's something like that. A minute in, I can already tell
they're doing, when in all reality they're just looking for attention, and it's not right. Not only that, but on his platform he also praises a lot of good gym behavior he sees. Anybody lending a good hand or anybody teaching somebody how to use gym equipment they don't understand, he also makes a video about showing what good gym etiquette actually looks like and praising it, and hoping that his followers or anybody else that goes to the gym that happens to see it will replicate this behavior.
I have a belt you can use if you want it. I have a belt for the sled, so it goes around your waist, so rather than pull it from the tiara, if you want to try. Yeah, honestly, keep it. Keep it. No, keep it. It's okay. Do that. No, I swear it's fine.
Absolutely love this video.
Love it.
Oh, wanna kick—
Bro, I had a guy like that. When I went to the FIU gyms, a guy gave me the fucking handle for, like, the flies, because they didn't have flies over it, like the handle for the flies. He said, give it to me next time. Never saw him again. I still have that shit to this day. Easily one of the most useful pieces. Like, bro, you could do so much shit with a fucking handle. Bro. To this day, I don't know his name. I don't know anything. W to you. Thank you for giving me that one handle. I've had that shit for 2 years now. Appreciate you, twin.
The weekend off with some good, positive gym culture. So many people tagged me on this video that my name is literally in the search bar for it. How cool is that?
Damn.
This isn't the first time I've done a video on Shireen, because she is the absolute best. If anybody deserves to have millions and millions of followers on social media, it's Shireen.
This type of content would get Joey Swole to over 1 million followers on TikTok and make him the most notable gym critic on the platform. Unfortunately for him, it seems like his career is taking a complete nosedive after his
nosedive. Fuck. Let's see how bad.
Most recent events in reaction to Hulk Hogan's passing. As after this all got announced that Hulk Hogan was gone, he actually went on Twitter and ended up posting an old video of him in Hulk Hogan characters I understand dressing up as, but an actual person. This is crazy levels of fandom that no one really needs to reach, especially when it comes to Hulk Hogan, who wasn't even a good person to begin with. He was a known racist and done terrible things. So after he passed, what a lot of people were giving him
no,
grace.
I can already tell. Fuck. His idol fucking inspired him to be racist. He's gonna be a professional racist, like a level 100 mafia boss. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to call him. If Joey Swole's actually a bad person, that would just fuck up my ear.
Are talking bad about him. Joey Swole's over here posting things like this. And just so y'all get the picture of how bad of a person he was, I'm gonna read you a direct quote of something he said. I mean, I'd rather if she was going to I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall worth $100 million. Like a bad
Bobo? Victor Wembanyama? Nah. And on a real note, I did not know Hulk Hogan was racist, and I did not know he said this shit. Former WWE champ Hulk Hogan on his daughter's black boyfriend? That's insane! What the fuck? I didn't know this! He's racist? I thought that was a Kane's hat. No, bro. Hogan, you got some explain. Oh, wait, he's dead. You can't explain shit. This is his legacy? Nah, GG's. Bro, the death might be making more sense now. Damn, but your daughter has, let's see, your daughter has a black boyfriend. You're racist. Marry her an 8-foot, okay, worth $100 million like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little bit racist. Nah, this crazy. I don't know how I feel about this one. If this is how Joey is, yeah, GG.
basketball player, I guess we're a little
shit. This is idol.
Racist. This was in response to his daughter having a black boyfriend. This is not a good guy, and he said even worse outrageous things. So when you see somebody like Joey Swole, whose whole message is positivity and pushing good culture, especially when it comes to gyms or just in general, you get a little bit confused because it doesn't make any real sense. So obviously people were going to confront him about this, and it actually happened on one of his lives where he slipped up and made one of the worst decisions.
He said, no, please don't tell me he said hard R or some shit. If not, GG, I can't defend you.
After already making a terrible decision.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're gonna attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
I'm not gonna cap, I kinda agree with him. That's kinda true. Wait.
Hey, the man was nice to me. He made a mistake. I'm not God. People make mistakes in life. If you got a problem with that, look at yourself. There's not one single person in here that hasn't made a mistake in their life, so
go look at.
I don't think, is Saint colored that crazy? I don't think, what? Why are people in the chat like colored question mark, or like acting like some, bro, he just didn't want to say black. Am I tripping? Bro.
At the colored athletes that are supporting him too, that is a crazy choice of words. You can't tell me he doesn't understand why that's an issue at his.
I don't either. I actually don't either. I'm not, chat, I don't think, okay, I have my shirt on. Chat, I don't think I'm fucking tripping on saying this. Like, I don't know. I think he just chose his words poorly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That is like a bad choice of words, but it's also like, in my opinion, like, why are you getting hated on for something like that?
Grown age. There's just no real way. Along with the fact of him saying he just made a mistake. His whole content is criticizing people. He's talking about how what they do should be changed. Yet he just seems like it's just one mistake. Everyone makes a mistake. So does it really matter? So what's even the point of making your content? Because if everyone makes mistakes, who really cares? It just seems like he was being pretty hypocritical and not really understanding what he was saying or why what he was doing was bad. Genuinely. And then on TikTok, we have a bunch of people sending a bunch of hate trains to him with a bunch of think pieces explaining why he is in the complete wrong.
Hulk Hogan was a racist, steroid-amped rodeo clown who represented everything wrong with America, and that's...
The thing is... Okay, this might be crazy to me to say, because I think you could separate the fucking actor, like wrestler, whatever, like career they had with the person. I don't know if it makes sense. Like, there's certain rappers that you're not gonna like as a person, but you're gonna like the music. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. There's ways that you're gonna like a creator, but you're not gonna like them personally. With Joey Swole, I don't know. Him liking Hulk Hogan doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me, because it's like, you could like somebody that's done bad things before, I guess. Like, that's not that crazy. That there's people like that. Most rappers aren't good people. A lot of the people that are famous aren't good people, and y'all are the ones that put them in that fucking like predicament or that situation, like for them to even have that platform. Like, I don't really think that's crazy. A lot of people were inspired by Hulk Hogan, not by the racist part, but by the wrestler, the WWE, the fucking champ, like a bunch of shit. I watched WWE as a kid, but I'm not gonna say I was a fucking super fan. Like, even I know who Hulk Hogan is. I just didn't know he was like did racist shit or was racist. But honestly, like, I understand both sides to a degree, but it's also like, are you really gonna hate on somebody just because they looked up to somebody else? I don't really think that's a good judge of character. Like, you can look up to somebody and still not take all their bad qualities and just take out the, you could learn the good qualities, but not learn the bad qualities. It just depends on the person. And I don't think Joey said anything really that crazy. He just called them colored. African American, black. Colored is correct. Colored is that a racial term now? Like, I think that's getting taken completely out of context now that I think about it. Like, damn, I'm yapping about this, but bro, if that's an actual, like, racist term or a bad, like, way of calling it. I've never called anybody colored, but I would have never expected that to be a harmful or bad way to call them. And by them, I mean, like, black people, like African Americans. Like, I think just changing up the wording isn't gonna fuck it up unless you put hard R or, like, the N-word. Like, I don't think colored is that... okay, I'm halfway.
That's why I didn't really
care.
care.
There has to be more. There's no way you made an 11-minute video on just that 20-second clip on a fucking live.
I heard the news of his passing. I didn't even make a video on it when the news had first broke. That's how much I didn't care. I didn't smile, grin, chuckle, and there were certainly no tears when I heard the news. If anything, I was just disappointed that Hulk Hogan had managed to last that long. So imagine my surprise.
But that's not that crazy to say. I mean, I understand the hate and the disconnect between Hulk Hogan and, like, the African American community, but it's also like, both takes are crazy.
When Joey Swole, the fitness community's golden boy, is on a live stream ready to risk his whole career and livelihood defending a man who is a documented racist.
Bro, the thing is, even if you are a documented racist or a documented, like, let's say you went to prison or some shit, a fucking offender, whatever the fuck, a criminal, whatever you want to call them, bro, you can't just judge it based completely on, like, what they said in their past or what happened to them. Like, bro, there's still gonna be differences. Nah, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Like, multiple times over. He's been caught multiple times expressing his clear and intense disdain for African Americans. And the fact that I saw Joey Swole dismiss those remarks as just a mere mistake, Hulk Hogan is a...
He could say... okay. Saying it's a mere mistake is just a poor choice of fucking words, which I understand why they're mad at them now, if that's the part that they're mad at. Like him trying to justify racism. Like, because it could be seen that way, but bro, at the same fucking time, like, it's not, like, something that, what's the best way of saying it? Like, I understand what Joey's trying to get at. Like, I feel like he was trying to not defend the racist remarks, but trying to fucking say that, like, people could change, like, he's still a good person, like, in some way, shape, or form. Like, just because you've done something in your past or said something in your past doesn't automatically make you a bad person throughout your whole lifetime. Like, there's still gonna be differences.
Grown-ass man. But that's not a mistake. That's just who the Hulkster was. A hateful, insecure little man. And who cares anyway? Grown men are held accountable to their mistakes all the time. Matter of fact, hold on, Joey Swole, you built your career off of holding people accountable to their mistakes. So you should understand why people are mad at you.
Damn. He got your ass at that point, Joey. I'm not gonna cap.
Right now. Don't act like you don't know what's going on. And then the audacity of him to tell people to go get mad at all of the colored athletes, his words, not mine, who also...
No. I'm not gonna cap. That take might have been out of pocket as fuck, but he's right there. Why would you get mad at him but not get mad at your own fucking people that are also posting this guy that you're getting mad about? Like this whole racist. Yeah, if you're gonna get mad at one person, get mad at like the rest. Don't just single him out. That is true. That's not racist.
Publicly posted and grieved for Hulk Hogan? First of all, deflecting 101. Second of all, we got beef with them too.
I think no. How the fuck is that deflecting?
Now what? Very disappointing news all around.
You're probably okay. People are probably just saying it's deflecting, as in like just taking that off completely. I just don't see how he's deflecting anything like back at them, because he's not really wrong to tell them to go talk to other people that are also making the same claims and the same comments that are also in your race that you could also give the same fucking energy or reaction to. Like, I don't think that's that crazy.
But some people can't cope with the idea of their idol being a bad person. It is what it is, but he normally makes good content, so I hope he comes to his senses.
Oh, no.
And I do want to be a little honest here. I don't feel like Joey Swole, if his content wasn't the way that it was, he wouldn't be catching as much flack. Yes, people will still look at him and be like, he is definitely a weirdo, and it's odd that he is defending Hulk Hogan, but because Joey Swole built his entire content on not only holding people accountable, but calling out the weird actions of others, all of a sudden he just seems like he doesn't want to do that anymore, and he can't hold anyone accountable, especially himself. It's could have been a cool teaching moment to show that, hey, even people like him make mistakes and he still needs to be held accountable. Yet it just seems like he's brushing that all off and not truly caring. It's definitely sad. And it got to the point where he was getting so much flack that he ended up posting an apology.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of...
That's true. But I guess to some people you can't separate the man and the fucking, like, his career. I don't know if that's a way to say it. The man and his persona. The man and his career. I mean, Hulk, that's his fucking persona, I guess. Like the WWE star, this is a shitty situation. Like, you know when you like a player or you like somebody that you find that isn't really that good of a person, but you kind of supported them beforehand, so it kind of now looks bad? Yeah. Like, I feel like he just supported the wrestler and just got dragged into it.
Of us looked up to his kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive.
Colored? Person of color. I need to learn the fucking distinction if that's like generally like an argument starter. I did not think that shit would start anything.
Term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human, I am still growing, I am still learning, and I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I expected it to be, but this apology just seems pretty flat and bland. Like,
what? What the fuck do you want him to say? There's not much on. Is that not what you were mad at? flat and bland? What? Did you want him to cry? Did you want him to, like... Bro, he's a grown man, like you said. He gave you an apology. That's a genuine apology. I take that shit genuinely. I'm not gonna cap. I ain't take it as a fucking, like, bland.
Any other influencer apology would be. You can never convince me that someone doesn't understand that colored is not a bad term. I
don't. I actually don't. Novely. No offense. I fuck with your videos. But this one, I don't think I agree with it that much. No. I don't say colored. I say black or African American. Like, I just say how it is. I say color. Like, black, like dark skin, brown skin, light skin, white. Like, if you want to get specific, yeah. But I mean, I didn't think color was that crazy. Fuck. Joey, GG's. My generation's cooking you. I'm sorry. Fuck, bro. I didn't think that... Back in the day, that was, like, I guess used to describe him in a racist form. But I thought it was more so the connotation that matters. Like, I didn't think colored was... yeah. Nah.
You need to be...
Joey, okay. At least they explain it better like that. Like, at least they're gonna go into it.
Educated on that, then that's what it is. Then also the things with Hulk Hogan, it's one Google search.
Chat, mind you, I'm also not from the US. Well, I live in the US now, but I was born in Venezuela. So, shit like this also doesn't seem as too deep to me, because it's also like, we say worse. Like, to each other. Like, I guess to me, like, shit like that is more so made into a joking format, or more so said differently. And I'm also not from the same demographic, so I also don't see it as, like, the same, or I'm just not as educated on that situation. Like, I didn't think color was a crazy thing at all.
Away. You're telling me that there was at no point in time where you were able to find out about
Damn,
this
my stream actually does look better.
Literally, you knew his entire slogan, but yet didn't do any type of research to find out any of the heinous...
What? No. Yes, because you look up to the wrestler. I don't know anything about fucking Josiah Onfroy, but I fucking listen to XXXTentacion a lot. Bro, X is fucking tough. But I don't know everything about him, like, personally. Like, I wouldn't know shit like that.
He's done, it just seems pretty crazy to see, but at least he is posting an apology. Some people might have just saw the backlash and just kept it pushing and done nothing. I can give him a little bit of leeway for that, but moving forward, I don't think this is genuinely a career ender for Joey Swole. If he just doesn't...
Alright, this title got me then. What the fuck? I don't think there's something that can break his career. The title, Joey Swole destroyed his career. Yeah, you got me, twin.
Post or talk about it for like the next...
Nah, you might have got me there. Fuck, I almost clicked off the video just off of that. Nah, bro.
So week, people will instantly forget about it, which is genuinely sad. That does seem like what the case is going to be. He definitely is odd and weird for doing this, and if he genuinely needed education on certain topics, that's one thing, but I feel like the things that he says he doesn't know about is pretty common knowledge that literally anybody would know about. Even with the Hulk Hogan...
You can't. Bro, I feel like sometimes, like, in these YouTube arguments, no offense, Novely, like I said, love your videos, you usually make a good point. In this situation, it's kind of 50-50 because it's also, like, you're generalizing. Not everyone is gonna know that. Like, people from different countries aren't gonna expect that. Joey Swole's from the US, so I guess he should be more educated on it, but it's also, like, he's also from a completely different era than we are. Like, to some people, it's more so, like, no, like, for example, back then, it was way more normalized to say shit like that. I'm saying back then because Joey's, like, 40? 30-something? So he was born in the 80s, 70s? One of those two? I hope I'm wrong. I hope Joey's actually way... No. I can't defend it. I don't know. In this situation, I think I'm neutral. I think I'm in the gray area. I don't have it, like he's saying, educated or, like, generalizing a bunch of stuff that everyone should know, but it's also, like, to me, I don't know. Like, this is the first time I've seen a situation like this, so I can't, like, formulate a fucking normal opinion right now.
If you didn't know, it'd been better to take some time, find out, research it before crashing out on a live stream.
Research your own fucking favorite athlete. Even though you like them because of wrestling, bro.
That was literally sponsored, showing off...
He could have. he could have researched, but it's also like you're not gonna have that thought process at the beginning. Like you're not gonna be like, oh, if I'm gonna post a video on this person, I'm gonna think about like what he did in the past, what's his criminal record. Like some people are gonna research it, but if you just look up to the fucking like wrestler or athlete, you're not gonna go through that process. Like I'm not gonna cap. At least he made a public apology. There's people that don't, which it shouldn't even be like that. But honestly, besides that, the main point I disagree with would probably be that the apology was like bland and like I guess he's kind of calling it a mid apology.
As long as he does better, people will definitely forgive him.
Decently.
But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel. And if you want to tell me how you feel,
honestly, W Video Novely, I'm gonna give you a sub, a like. I fuck with your videos. Again, none against you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? I'm not gonna argue in the comments. Novely, W Video. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna hate on Novely. Like, even just because I have a disagreeing opinion, that was a W Video. And he just gave me all the information I needed to understand what the fuck was happening. So yeah, keep that shit up to him. And honestly, I'm in the gray area. I'm in the middle. I don't feel like I have like a proper opinion on this for the moment. I can't, because certain stuff there was a differentiating point for me. Like, I guess a different perspective.